Imagine having the power to understand what makes any business tick. That's exactly what Kevin Cope's book Seeing the Big Picture gives you. In just 10 chapters, Cope simplifies the complex business world into easy-to-understand ideas. This summary will teach you about cash flow, profit, assets, and growth. Each chapter guides you through the key elements of business success. The goal is to give you the knowledge to see how businesses thrive and how you can contribute to that success. Whether you're an experienced professional or just starting, this book summary will equip you with the tools to make intelligent financial decisions and grasp the big picture. Hit the like button, ring a bell, subscribe to Book Ginger, and change how you understand business. Chapter 1 of Seeing the Big Picture by Kevin Cope is titled Understanding Cash. This chapter focuses on the significance of cash in any business. Kevin explains that cash is like the fuel that keeps a business running. Without it, even the best business ideas can't move forward. The chapter emphasizes the difference between cash flow and profit. Cash flow is about money coming in and going out, while profit is what's left after all expenses are paid. A business can show profit on paper but still struggle if it doesn't manage its cash flow well. Kevin also introduces the cash flow statement, a tool that helps track how cash is generated and used in a business. Chapter 1 teaches us that understanding and managing cash flow is essential for the survival and growth of any business. Chapter 2 is titled The 5 Key Drivers of Business. In this chapter, Kevin outlines the 5 essential drivers every successful business needs to focus on: cash, profit, assets, growth, and people. Cash is the lifeblood that keeps a business operational. Profit indicates financial health and opportunities for reinvestment. Assets, which include buildings, equipment, and intellectual property, are the building blocks that generate cash and profit. Growth is about increasing the size and reach of the business, bringing in more cash and profit. Finally, people are the heart of any business, driving all other elements. We learn from this chapter that these 5 drivers are interconnected and crucial for a business to thrive. Chapter 3 is titled Assets. This chapter explains that assets are the resources businesses use to operate and grow. They include cash, equipment, buildings, and intangible items like patents. Kevin Cope highlights the importance of managing assets effectively. There are different types of assets: current assets, which can be quickly turned into cash; fixed assets, which are long-term items like buildings and machinery; and intangible assets, such as patents and trademarks. Managing assets wisely and maintaining them properly ensures they continue to provide value. This chapter teaches us that assets are essential for any business, and understanding them helps build a strong foundation for success. Chapter 4 is titled Growth. In this chapter, Kevin explains that growth is essential for businesses to thrive. Growth isn't just about getting bigger but getting better. Kevin talks about 2 main types of growth: organic and inorganic. Organic growth is about increasing sales through existing operations, while inorganic growth involves mergers, acquisitions, or partnerships. Measuring growth involves tracking specific metrics like revenue growth, market share, and customer satisfaction. Growth also comes with challenges like scaling operations and maintaining company culture. The big takeaway from Chapter 4 is that growth drives everything in a business, from revenue and market share to customer satisfaction and company culture. Chapter 5 of Seeing the Big Picture by Kevin Cope is titled People. This chapter emphasizes that people are the heart of any business. Even the best business strategies can fall apart without talented, motivated, and engaged employees. Kevin Cope discusses the importance of talent acquisition and retention, employee engagement, training and development, leadership, and team collaboration. Attracting and keeping the right people is vital, and creating a positive workplace culture is essential. Engaged employees are more productive and loyal. Continuous learning and effective leadership are key to helping employees achieve their goals. Collaboration among employees leads to innovation and better problem solving. Chapter 5 teaches us that investing in people transforms an ordinary company into an extraordinary one, and valuing and investing in people is crucial for business success. Chapter 6 is titled The Big Picture, Linking the 5 Drivers. This chapter is about understanding how the 5 key business drivers, cash, profit, assets, growth, and people, are interconnected. Kevin Cope explains that these drivers don't work in isolation but are deeply connected. For instance, good cash flow is necessary to invest in growth, and focusing on people can improve profit and assets. We learn from this chapter the importance of balancing these drivers to achieve long-term success. By taking a holistic view of business and seeing how all parts are connected, we can make better strategic decisions and steer our businesses toward long-term goals. Chapter 7 is titled Deciphering Financial Statements and the Annual Report. This chapter helps us understand financial statements and annual reports, like maps showing a business's financial health. Financial statements such as the income statement, balance sheet, and statement of cash flows each tell a different part of the financial story. Annual reports combine these statements with management's analysis to comprehensively view the business's performance and plans. We learn from Chapter 7 that understanding these documents is like learning the language of business. It allows us to see beyond the numbers and make informed decisions that drive business success. Chapter 8 is titled Income Statement, Tracking Profit. This chapter dives into the income statement, which is essential for understanding a business's profit. The income statement shows how much money a company makes, revenue, and spends, expenses, over a specific period. It also shows the net income, which is the final profit after all expenses are deducted from revenue. The chapter also discusses profit margins, which indicate how efficiently a company turns revenue into profit. The main lesson here is that understanding the income statement allows us to gain valuable insights into a business's financial performance and make informed decisions for sustainable growth. Chapter 9 is titled Balance Sheet, Tracking Assets. This chapter focuses on the balance sheet, a crucial financial document that tracks a company's assets. Assets can be tangible, like cash and equipment, or intangible, like patents. The balance sheet helps us understand what a company owns versus what it owes, giving a snapshot of its financial health. Chapter 9 teaches us that understanding the balance sheet allows us to see how businesses manage their resources and plan for future growth. Assets represent opportunities and potential for a company's success, and effective asset management is key to achieving long-term goals. Chapter 10 of Seeing the Big Picture is titled Statement of Cash Flows. This chapter discusses how cash moves in and out of a company over a specific period. The statement categorizes cash activities into 3 sections: operating, investing, and financing. Each section helps stakeholders understand how cash is generated and used. The main lesson is that adequate cash flow management is vital for sustaining daily operations, investing in growth opportunities, and meeting financial obligations. Understanding the statement of cash flows gives us valuable insights into a company's liquidity and financial sustainability, which is essential for making strategic decisions and ensuring long-term success. In conclusion, Kevin Cope's Seeing the Big Picture breaks down business complexities into simple, understandable ideas. It covers everything from cash flow to assets, helping readers grasp how businesses operate and succeed financially. Whether you're a new entrepreneur or just curious about business basics, this book offers practical insights to help you make intelligent decisions and see the bigger picture. It's an excellent read for anyone wanting to understand business better. If you enjoyed this summary, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Book Ginger channel for more insightful book reviews and summaries.